Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Voxel Tycoon. Let me unpause the game. We'll get things running. We'll stick with 1 time speed. Take a quick overview of where we're at here. Our cash looks pretty good at 3.8. Our income hasn't really, changed that much for quite a few episodes, I don't think. And we've been in the process for several episodes here of trying to move to moving product by freight, but shifting to using our freight trains here to move product. So we've got right now 2 trains that are delivering iron ingots kind of over to our main Amana Colony's upper freight station here. And then we've got one that's delivering wood logs. Now, we have the trains, our iron trains, set to full, unload full, and leave full. Let's do the same thing for the wood products train, because I don't think we have that set. So basically, he'll hang out here at the train station, Amana Colony's upper, until he's unloaded. So let's just make that quick change. This episode, what do we want to do? We have a little bit of administrative stuff to do first, and then we're going to jump back into completing our iron ingots production line. I'm sorry, steel ingots production line. We have a little template of how that's going to play out here. We've got, let's see here, the iron ore coming in. We're going to have a coal line coming in. We're going to try and ship that in via train to bring the coal in. The coal and the iron will make iron ingots. We'll feed those iron ingots into another smelter here. And with some more coal, and then out will come the steel ingots. And then we'll deliver those to a warehouse up near the train station, so those can be shipped anywhere they're needed. And then temporarily, what we may do, we need to get some of these to the laboratory, right? So we could either run a belt kind of over to a warehouse just temporarily near one of our existing freight stations, and then just truck a short distance those new steel bars over to the laboratory, to a station here. Or we could do something creative and try and run a belt of these steel ingots or steel bars down through here somehow, kind of weave a belt underneath all of this and then into a warehouse again near the lab, because we've got a few, and that's kind of what's prompted us to do the steel bars in the first place. We've got a few research items that require steel bars, and we're basically locked out of the research tree right now until we either get stone or we get the steel bars going. So that's what's prompted this. So that's what's in store. That's what we want to do this episode, and maybe the next one too. But let's first do a little bit of administrative stuff. I just want to check all of our notifications. Not all, but I want to check them and see if there's anything burning. So new point of sale, I don't care about that. Demand decreased with stone. That's fine. We don't care. Orem got to town status. How is that possible? We're not doing anything in Orem. So I have no idea. Maybe it just naturally grows. Even if you're not supplying any materials, you're not connecting, we're not doing anything to Orem. I just plopped down a station that has no trains, and it apparently is growing because it's now in town status. So that's kind of interesting. All right, we got some unprofitable vehicles. Let's just see if there's any surprises here. This guy is delivering wood beams to over here. Now, is that even needed anymore? Was that for research? It probably was. So why don't we take that whole route and get rid of it? I have a feeling this was just for research. I don't see anything out here that needs wood beams. So let's get rid of this, and then we'll save some cash. Let's grab this truck. Where is that? I want to go here, here. Whoa, that's not it. It's this guy, right? Nope, I'm trying to find the route. Wood beams to Newport Beach, iron or iron S1. Newport Beach, iron S1. Isn't that iron? Oh, iron ore S1. Yeah, it's this guy. Here it is. Wood beams to Newport Beach, iron S1. So we want to take every truck in here and send it to the garage. Send it to a garage. These are trucks we want to keep. But we're going to send them to the garage, and then we're going to get rid of this route. So where we have a garage over here somewhere. Is it down a bit? It's just outside of town. Let's do it. Wow, we've got a lot of cars in here. Or buses. Iron parts to Haver. Iron. We got some junk in here. We'll clean it out some other time. Let's just get these guys going. Boom. And then, yeah, once we do this, we're going to want to reset the route on all these too. So I'm going to leave all these little dialogues up. It's going to take a minute. But this will save us some cash. I think these are all just wasting money driving around the map. What is that? 179, 71, 23. Okay, there's 74. Just trying to remember where we left off. That guy to a depot. 75. Move this guy to the depot. So now everybody's going to the depot, and now I'm just going to walk through and change these guys all to individual route. And then I'll delete them. So let's do that. It's going to take a second here. Individual route. Done. Individual route. That one's done. Individual route. That one's done. Then the last one, we'll just delete the route itself. Individual routes. Bye-bye. Individual route. Goodbye. And then the route name is Wood Beams to Newport Beach. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. I'm moving pretty quick here. Here it is. Let's get rid of that route. We can always create a new one if we need it. Remove. I'm sure that can go. All right. That's one piece of administrivia. Let's just skim through. That'll save us some cash for sure. We don't care about businesses going bankrupt for products that we don't have. Here's all these guys, 173, 169. That's all the same range of cars that we just put in the garage. And it looks like just a whole bunch of those same messages here to me. So I think we're clear on that. It didn't take very long. Again, that will save us cash. Sometimes I have a hard time getting out of that. All right. Let's see. Now we've got a fair amount of traffic on the road, but we are slowly working to take trucks off the road. Before we jump into the steel bars, let's take a quick look at how our iron bars are being supplied, if we're meeting the needs or not. We've got one, where is it? One over here, warehouse. So that is short, still short. I'd love to see this thing full of iron bars. And here comes some trucks leaving empty because they just don't have what they need. How is the business doing? That is, where is it? It's up here. This is the business we're trying to supply. Supply is bad. Boy, I wonder if we're going to have to add a third train. I kind of think it's been running long enough with 2 trains that we are going to need a third one. At least until we can get like bigger box cars that can hold more stuff. Because these guys only hold 5 units each. So let's do it. We've got the cash, 4.194. This is going to increase our operating costs fairly dramatically, I would think. Let's see. What does this cost us a month? 18,000 for each one. I don't know. You know, I don't know if we're going to be hurting our profits here or not. We're not doing great when you think about it. Let's see. Yeah, we've had very little construction cost here. This is a little concerning. Very low construction cost. So if we add that back down here, we're making about 600,000 after expenses every month. And that's not great. Now we are turning a profit with trade, but look at our vehicle running costs. And I think that's probably these trains. So let's see. We may have reduced the cost a little bit by setting these trains to only run and leave when they're full. And then we saved probably a tiny bit of vehicle costs, vehicle running costs by getting rid of those 6 or 7 trucks that we just did, or we took them off the road because they were kind of inefficient. So should we add another freight train for iron? I think we should. And let's see how the warehouse is holding up pretty good. So we're producing enough to fill up these trains, but they fill up slow. Let's do another one. We've got the cash to do it. Let's just do it. I'm going to click my magic copy button. I'm looking for the other train. He's on his way. Let's just copy this guy. Boom. And buy it. Oops, that's not. We automatically buy it when we do the clone. So let's just release this guy. Boom. Kind of bad timing because he's going to cut out right in front of this guy. Ooh. I wonder if I need to. Oh, no, he's going to wait. So this guy, this is all one block. So this guy knows to wait. However, it might make more sense if I put another block down. And I know this isn't the most efficient way to do it. We should be doing, kind of cleaning up the blocks all at once, probably. I'm just going to pop one right here before the depot. Just like this. Boom. I think that'll be all right. And once this guy, actually, why don't we put another one down somewhere? I'd say right here. Something like that. And then once that train clears, this, oh, we already have one there. Oh, well. Let's get rid of this one. Didn't know I had one. Yeah, see, if we did it all at once, then I wouldn't make those kind of mistakes. And the timing's actually not bad. This guy is going to go drop off his iron, and meanwhile, this one's going to go do a U-turn and fetch more. So actually, the timing's not bad. And I think as we play on, that's going to kind of balance itself out. Let's do one quick check and just make sure that route was can't remove. Whoops, I'm in the bulldozer mode. Yeah, full and full. Okay, I just wanted to double check that iron route. All right, I think we're ready to move on to steel. We'll just let that thing run. Should we, the one last thing I'm thinking of doing that we could do, could be depressing, is looking to see if our passenger train is turning a profit or not. So, I'm not holding out a lot of hope. Where is our passenger train? Can we spot it? I don't see it here. Where are you? Here is our passenger train putting along. Let's take a look. Running costs, money earned. We're making $700. So, or no, well, it changes over time, right? So it's a little over 1,000. Not great. Again, last episode, I think we talked about if we did a horseshoe here or some kind of loop with the passenger train, then we could easily put more trains on the tracks. In fact, I think we could probably still put another train on the tracks. It would just be the other passenger train would just have to park and potentially hold up our freight trains while the passenger and the other passenger train went up and down this route. It's not very big. We actually have it disconnected right here because that's the last station. So anyway, all right, let's get back to doing the steel. That's going to allow us to get back to our research tree. This one is meant to be iron bars. I guess the only thing we need is actually trains again, because we need to get some coal here. Coal is what we're waiting on. Coal for the iron and coal for the steel. So let's plunk down a warehouse And we already have the warehouse down. We've already got it selected for coal. Let's add a train. Or we need to add a warehouse over on this side. Shouldn't be a big deal. Should we level the land or not? Not sure. Let's first do our mine. Where is it? It is here. It's been a while since we actually placed a mine. Coal mine. And let's see. That will work. Ooh. Okay, well, he can take it from the mine, but we're still going to put a warehouse down. I'm just seeing that the freight station is highlighted, so the train can pull it out of the mine's inventory. But we're still going to plop down a warehouse. And it can be... Ooh. I wonder if we can get 2 in. Let's start right up here. And then I may add another one right next to it and just keep piping stuff in. But let's go ahead and get some conveyors going. Or first we need a connector. Whoops, not that thing. At some point I'll make use of that. Early on, if you remember, if you guys were with me for the beginning of the series, I mistook those distributor guys for... Ooh, is that going to work? For like a splitter. I wonder if this is going to work here. Look at it. It's on a different level of the ground. Let's just... Oh, nice. Not bad. I'll take it. Okay, we need one over here. Maybe I should put it on the side. Just trying to think if we scale up. I guess if we scale up, we'll worry about it then. Yeah, we'll worry about it later. Let's do this. Tell you what I was thinking about. I'm just thinking we maybe want to use this space right here for yet another warehouse. And then have a way of getting coal into this building and the one right next to it. But we can move the belts pretty cheaply. I'm not too concerned with that. Okay, there is our warehouse filling up with coal. We've got a single mine filling that up. We might... Excuse me. We may want to do another one. See how this belt is not compressed? We may want to do at least another one. So let's do that preemptively. Scale up here. Factories. Not factory. Mining. Coal mine. And let's see if we can get... Where we can get this guy to be happy. Too close to a similar building. All right. Boom. I think that's as good as I can do. Let's plunk that one down. I'm going to belt that to the same line. Let's put a connector down. I'm going to keep this over just a little bit on purpose. There. And then let's run our conveyor like that. Now this one does not seem to... Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. I just got to change the direction here. That very little first piece of belt. Now this one, the train cannot reach this this guy. Let me escape out so we can highlight this one and look at logistics. Oh, well, I can. Check it out. So it looks like... I believe this line here is indicating that the train can pull from this mine's inventory as well. So we'll have the inventory of the warehouse plus the inventory of both of these guys. Now the coal is mining slow. I kind of want to see this belt compressed. I may throw down another coal mine. We've got the cash to do it. There is maintenance costs to doing this, so it could be a tiny bit reckless doing it this way. And I want to place this where I can still get a connector in. So let's maybe look at the connector and see what that's going to take. I kind of want it. Ooh. I wonder how that's going to work. I wonder if our connector can pull from 2 buildings at the same time. Show you what I'm wondering. I'm going to plop this guy down right here. Boom. We're just going to do a little experiment. I probably should have the game paused so we could get our money back. But what I wanted to see is this. Ooh, I can't get that close, but I can go here. Boom. Now, I won't be able to tell. Well, I guess we'll be able to tell how compressed the belt is. Let's get this guy to do output. Now, I don't know who he's connected up to. Whoops. Maybe if I hit the... let's escape. Oh, I didn't know you could actually filter on these. Obviously, yeah, we want coal. Let's pull this belt down and connect him up. Boom, and then... Not quite that far, maybe. Yeah, we probably should have done this paused. We lost a little money there, most likely. Boom, boom, boom. That's kind of what I want. But I'm curious where the coal is coming from. I'm hoping it's coming from here. I guess we can look at this inventory and just see. Maybe not. Oh, let's, I must have clicked something here. Doesn't, well, I cannot tell. It'd be nice to see this number come down, right? And it is not coming down. So let's move the connector. Let's see how that... Okay, now it looks like it's clearly connecting to that one. Right? Let's change the direction and just see if this guy's inventory comes down. Yeah, it's coming down now. I don't... Oh, there's terrain there. I didn't even notice. Check that out. Very cool. Nice. I don't think that slows anything down. Okay, I believe this belt may be pulling from both of these now. So that's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool, actually. And now we're getting a much more compressed belt into our warehouse. That's kind of what I wanted to see. We may need to scale this up even more. We'll find out. Let's see. Now I want another train. I don't think I can copy those. I need one that can haul coal. How are we doing on time? We're doing all right. Let's go buy ourselves a train. We know we're going to go big as we usually do. And hopefully I won't send us into bankruptcy by recklessly doing this. Okay, this is our guy. It's the same kind of train. So I could duplicate, I could have duplicated one of the ones we already had. And can I count the cars again? So at some point I'm going to learn my lesson on counting how many cars these things have. It's a little tedious. Let me pause. Let me do a couple things. I'm going to pause. I'm going to hit delete to get all these windows. Do you want to stop configuring the vehicle? Yep. And maybe we can clone now. I didn't buy anything. Let's look at the depot. It's empty. I think I can just clone one of these and change the route. So let's do that. I'm going to take a chance. Boom. I'm paused. I imagine I might be able to get my money back. And I'm going to reconfigure this. And for these guys, we're going to change it to... See, there's probably a way to do it for all of them. How did we do that before? Let's see. I know we want coal. There's a way to do it for all. I think we're going to have to do it in the route. So I'm just going to hit apply. And then I'm going to go into the schedule and I'm going to... Oh, yeah, I'm going to change. He needs a whole nother route. So, okay, it says individual route. So let's do... This isn't hard. Let's do another route. Let's go ahead and just delete this route. Boom and boom. Oh, I could have left that second stop. Can I cancel? Let's see. Bear with me. Into the depot. Pick the train. Nope. It looks like that route got deleted immediately. That's fine. Let's add a stop. We want to pick up coal from here. Load. And then we'll do our add order. Refit. Bring this guy up. All units, we want coal. We want full. And then we're going to drop that off over here. We'll see if we need 2 trains or more. This is going to be unload. I want to wait till everything's unloaded. Hit save as. Sure. Coal to Haver exchange. That all looks good to me. Let's set this thing loose and just see what happens. Let's unpause. Okay, hopefully he won't smash into this train. I don't think he will. So we're stacking up on the freight trains here. Now it says iron, that's fine. It's gonna, before he gets to his first stop, he or she, the engineer, those will all be reconfigured to coal once that train gets to its first stop, which is right nearby. So once this guy clears the signal, the iron train clears the signal, we should be okay. Is there another iron train in here? There is. So there goes an iron train right now. We're down to 67 units of iron ingots here in the warehouse. Here comes some more trucks to pick it up. And then here comes... Okay, this guy is waiting for that block to clear. Now he's going to be able to go in. And there's another iron ingot train on its way. Here comes our coal train getting ready. Okay, now this one is waiting, which I'm kind of surprised. Because we've seen 2 trains make their way on the circle here, but there could be something wrong with the... Oh, no, there... Okay. There could be something wrong with my signaling here. I'm not sure. It may not be perfectly efficient, but at least trains aren't crashing into each other. The coal train is waiting for this block to clear. We should probably have another block somewhere to split this thing in half. This big block. I don't know, though. Trains are pretty long. Okay, now this guy's waiting to get in. He shouldn't be waiting. There are open things here. He's got the red. Why? Is this train sticking out? Is that our problem? Could it be solved by moving these signals back? I'm going to let's see. Yeah, let's pause it just for the heck of it. Let's pause it. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm just curious if it's just this little train hanging out. There must be a way to tell. So let me back up and explain my situation. This train is waiting, and I believe that's a red signal. I could be wrong. I'm colorblind, so I can't tell what color that is. But I think the red's on the bottom. And our issue is we've got greens here. So this train has 3 places he can go. He or she can go. But he's being told to wait here. And I'm not sure why. This, in my mind, should be yellow. Because one of these is red and the rest are green. So this one, I think, should be yellow to indicate that, yeah, there's at least one route open and at least one route full. And the only thing I can think of is this train sticking out just a little bit over? I don't think that's the case, but let's just try it for giggles. I think we can test that by putting one of these signals here. Boom. And then, well, let's just see if that does anything. Now he can go. So we may need to move these signals back a bit. So that's interesting. That's super interesting. Let me replace these. Or let me explain it one more time in case you guys experience this. And I'm no pro, right? I just ran into this problem and it looks like I found a solution. But I think just by having this signal a little bit earlier, that's what cleared up our problem. And I think it might have to do with these trains just nudging out a little bit too far. I could be wrong. That's just my theory. But I am going to go ahead and replace these signals real quick. Pre-signals. And just put them back a bit. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. And then we'll delete the other ones. And hopefully my theory is right. Now, it could be we need 2 signals. And that's what actually solved the problem. But I don't think so. So there goes our wood train. All right, let me get off of destruction mode so I don't tear up things I don't intend to. How's our warehouse doing, by the way? 74. Do we have any more on its way? Any iron nearby? Here comes another fully loaded iron ingot train. So hopefully we'll still keep an eye on this. When I say this, I mean the supply of iron ingots into our two towns now are pulling from this same freight station and this warehouse. So this guy, now he's got a red signal. And that kind of makes sense because the path on out of here is blocked. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. Again, I'm not expecting this to get perfect. Wow, look how slow that coal train is. But we can see our coal train did get all converted over to the right. The cars all got converted over to the right cargo. They actually picked up coal from here while we were doing our other thing. And now they're making their way back down to our steel factory. And that's where we'll pick up next episode. So this warehouse should fill up with coal. And we should see our first little happy little steel ingots come out of here. And then we'll worry about routing them to the lab. We'll pick research that requires them if we didn't already. And then we'll also route some up to a warehouse that can be accessed by this train station. And then we'll see who needs those iron ingots. We'll take a look at our towns. We can just take a quick preview look right here and see if we find any. I don't even see them requested. But they will be in time, I'm sure. We do have, that's stone, right? Pretty sure that's stone that they're looking for. Yeah, I don't even see the steel ingots, but we'll use them initially. We'll use them for the research, and we need plenty for that. Very cool. Orem doesn't need anything. There are no businesses in Orem. Look at that. But they're happy. They're growing. Surprisingly, I'm not sure how. Growth is awful, but they are growing. I believe we got that notification saying they're growing. All right, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed this content, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. I say it a million times, but it does help my tiny channel grow, and I appreciate it. And until next time, Glidercat signing off, saying I'll see you in the next episode.